Alrighty guys, we're back again with more battery backups. Let's remove the battery first, shall we? What up, Denny? You're already in here, man. I was only on for like 30 seconds and you're already here. What up, dude? Hopefully everybody's having a good one. Once again, we're back with the battery backup systems. Good brass, transformers, lead acid batteries, insulated wire, all kinds of stuff. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, it's a little cold out here. I've been trying to go on a little earlier now just so I'm beating the cold. Uh-oh, I think my drill is dead. No? Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Go Populars as well. Screws just don't want to come out today. All right, you reached member level 15 there, Denny. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's telling me to thank you for the support, and I do thank you for the support. Thank you for them fest pops, too. It looks like we got some kind of live fest treasure chest. I'm not sure what those exactly do, but I think you can get some kind of points or something from them. Yeah, we're having a little trouble with these screws here. These guys just don't want to come out. There we go. Battery out of here, shall we? Nice lead acid battery. What's up, are you kidding me? How you doing? I just hopped on. Got a lot of battery backups. Well, we got a few larger ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 little ones to do yet. So I figured I'd hop on and just break those down. Another lead acid battery. Trying to beat the cold. Plus, I got some stuff I got to do tonight. We got to watch Scrooge, obviously, and kids got baths. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. But at least it's a short week, guys. Thank you for the share. I appreciate that. Nice, beautiful insulated wire here. Glad you guys are hanging out. All right, nice little chunk of wire to throw into our pile here. We got some brass prongs here on the end of this plug. I'm gonna go ahead and save these for plug soup. We'll be warming these plastic pieces up so then we can pull that brass and a little bit of number 2 copper wire that comes out with it as well. Stuck on in here. Bart, thank you for the follow. I appreciate ya. What up, Stacy? I see you joining in there. How you doing? Oh, not too much. Just breaking down more battery backup systems for that beautiful, beautiful wire. Chunks of nice brass. The power boards. Just hanging out. Ripping apart some computer cases. Heck yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of laptops I got to go through. I probably got about 60 laptops sitting here. That'll probably be more of a indoor thing. Hey, what up, George? How you doing, man? I'm just doing a little bit of scrapping, lots of battery backup systems to do. Let's get some of this wire clipped off of here, and we'll go over this nice power board. All right, we got ourselves a power board. We got some transformers here we're gonna remove. We got some MOSFETs. These are copper, but sometimes they do have a little bit of gold plating in them. We're gonna save our big disc capacitors here. These blue and yellow ones. They'll have some silver in them. We got our nice chunky pieces. Well, they're not super chunky, but hey, we got some extruded aluminum on here. Right down in here, next to that transformer, we have a diode. We'll be saving that as well. These boxes, some of these boxes here, should be some silver contacts in them, along with a little copper spool. Kind of hard to see on that one. Watching Mike do things is almost motivating. Oh man, I'm only motivated just because I know it's going to be cold out tonight, and it's not getting any warmer at the moment, so I got to get some stuff done. Hey Tom, how you doing? Look at all them stickers. I've been fooling Scrooge here and there by sending a bunch of stickers. He always thinks that I'm you, Tom. A little bit of insulated wire to toss into our bin. Oh yeah, she's a cold one out here today. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Thank you for the share, Cubs. I appreciate that. We have 239 lovely people in here. If you guys love Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, gold recovery, live streams, and videos of those sorts, go ahead and smash that follow button, because you're going to be helping me out get to that 10K mark. What's up? That's right, recycling. How you doing, man? Freezing rain, yikes. Yeah, it's about 45, I think, here. It's cold enough for me. Surprisingly, I'm wearing gloves that it's so cold out here. Usually I don't have those on. Thank you for the heart me and the repost. Appreciate that. Oh, Lucky, send some of that warm weather my way, man. All right, here's our beautiful brass. Thank you, Marcus, for the repost. Thank you guys for sharing it out. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Chelsea? How's it going? More battery backup systems today. I'd say I am enjoying the brass that's coming out of here. Hey, 58's warmer than what I'm dealing with. I'd much rather take that over what I'm dealing with. We got some larger battery backups here. Like one of them's gonna hardly fit on my desk. Then we got some of the real big, tall guys here that we gotta do. Kind of enjoy going live a little bit earlier in the day. It's kind of nice having the garage door popped open, just hanging out. I'm a little more awake. I'm probably going to say your name wrong. Exrista. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I am terrible with names, and I apologize on that. But yeah, this is a good song, man. I like this one. pop one of these guys up here. Thank you for the little crown. I appreciate that. Nice name. Nice name. All right. Thank you for the live. I appreciate that. All right. Come on, battery. Woo! That's a big old battery. What is it? Oh, okay. So it appears to be two batteries kind of connected together. Huh. It's the paper that's holding it on here together. Why do you gotta do this battery backup system? I'm already worried about electricity as it is. Ain't gotta be like this, dude. Okay, there we go. Alright. Woo! Hey, thank you, Thank you, Sing It, for the follow there. I know I get a little nervous around electricity. I really do. Hey, homie, how you doing? Thank you for that, heart me. Sorry I didn't make it into your live. I wanted to see that gold get melted, man. I woke up really late. Dave, thank you for the repost, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I woke up super late. I had to go donate plasma, and now I'm finally getting out here. Nice lead acid battery here. And into our pile. There we go. Yeah, I like watching the melting. The melting is cool. Oh man, I try to make my Saturdays and Sundays. Get stuff done, because otherwise I'm working during the week and whatnot. What do I do with the batteries? I just scrap them. I take them into the scrapyard. But Proud was telling me the 100 battery rule at most places. If you have 100 batteries, you'll start paying a little bit more for them. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I make about anywhere from 110 to 140 a week on plasma. The first one's always the smallest one. I usually go to BioLife. Alright, this board looks pretty decent. Just the old question of how do I actually get in here? Let's get this out of the way first. Never scrapped one of these white ones like this. More brass. Dusty Roads, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the repost as well, guys. Yeah, right? Oh, come on. Come on, Brass. You might be right. Wow, that one's really in there. We'll set this one off to the side. Get that little piece of brass in a minute. What up, Matt? How's it going? Yeah, some of these are really in there, guys. It's all right. Let's remove some of the wire. Cut this big mess off of here, and then we'll smash the rest of it out of here. Thank you for the follow. Just don't hit my thumb. I'm waiting for the day that I do get myself. It'll happen one day. But not today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got that brass out of there now as well. These little plugs here that connect, they are brass as well. I personally really hate messing with them because they are time consuming, but they do add up. I know I shouldn't jinx myself. Thank you for the heart, me comfortable. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Lots of cleaning up the little bits and pieces and whatnot. I found that most of the time cleaning it up right away saves me a bunch of time. Who would have known, you know? Of course, my nose has got to get all drippy when I come out here and stuff. It's like a cold that never goes away. All right, Dave. Oh, man, that sucks. They're gonna. I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know if you root for them. I don't really watch. I don't watch any sports anymore. Thank you for the share, Paul. So much nice, beautiful brass that comes out of these. Jonathan Lee, thank you for the follow. For anybody just joining us, I scrap metal and electronics. So if that's something you're interested in, I try to pass on my little bit of knowledge that I do know. And we go from there. Thank you for the love you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wish I would have been doing e-waste a long time ago. Been doing it for a couple years now, but I wish I would have started way back in the day. All right, let's get the rest of this cleaned up. We'll get that board out. And then we can go back onto some of them other ones. All right. Glad you guys can hear the radio halfway decent. I got to be careful, though, because when I go to upload over on the YT, they usually hit me with a copyright, but I still get my watch time. I just don't think I could scrap without music. More brass. Got brass all over the place here. Some more wire. And garbage. Personally, Masterpiece, I don't mess with speakers anymore. I just get so many of them, I just toss them into my sheet iron. Not even gonna lie about that one. I guess it's kind of up to you, though, depending on how much time you have, what your volume looks like. Now, if it was the only thing I had, heck yeah, I'm gonna break it down. But when I have a lot of stuff to break down and get prepped. I used to skip printers, but I found out that those are really nice now. The big office ones, definitely, at least. Excuse me. Yep, printers do have that gold inside, though. I know they got some gold in them. I used to always just really not like them. There's a lot of stuff that I'm finding out that, oh man, I should have just took the time to break it down. Dirty brass. Oh, okay. I guess it just comes apart like that. Yeah, that's the one thing I really hated about it too. There we go. And that's how you do it, I guess. Couple transformers here. Empty casing of a fan. Haha. These I'll be setting off to the side to check to see if they are copper windings. If they are, we're going to go ahead and break them down at a later point in time. I do have a nice transformer splitter that my buddy made for me over here. More insulated copper wire. Little ribbon wire. Oh, we got a couple little LEDs here. They may or may not, they should have a little bit of gold in them. And then we got our silver button here as well. Oh, let me get into frame. Little silver contact button. Oh, there's the screws. Was it? Sure, there's another one someplace around here. Right there. All right. Oh, nice. You got a full one. Heck yeah. Do I strip my wire? I'll strip it if it's bare bright or some really like thicker gauged wire. This stuff, most of this here, I'll just throw into my mixed barrel. And if it's got a little bit of girth to it, I'll strip it down. All right. Huh. Not quite sure what this white box is right here, but I'm thinking it's a transformer. Got another transformer here. All kinds of thick pieces of aluminum. Those are just solid, nice pieces of aluminum there. We got all kinds of capacitors here for some silver recovery. Another little mini transformer. All kinds of IC chips. We got legs on both sides for our IC chips. Gold bond wires. We got gold pins. We got a silver rectangle here for silver recovery. That is a crystal oscillator. Legs on all four sides on that package is a flat pack. We'll definitely be grabbing that. And we can't forget about our little bit of copper here. Most of the time I've been finding them to be copper. Yep, that's going to be some copper there. Definitely hit it with your file to give it a double check. Should have a little relay box here as well with some silver contacts in here. Oh, and you can see right here, these this clear box right here, these two boxes, they're going to have a little copper spool along with some copper arms that have some silver contacts on them as well. Jacob Anderson, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I got to start another pile for my boards. A little bin up here on the desk is full. MAZW, thank you for your follow. I do appreciate that, guys. Helping me get closer to that 10K mark. I believe it is. I think so. Because Proud was just telling me about the 100 battery. The 100 batteries. If you get 100 lead acid batteries, most scrap yards will pay a bigger premium for your batteries instead of just a few cents a pound. There's nice brass in here. You can separate your wire. You get $1.20 a pound for mixed insulated wire on that. At least I do. There's transformers in here. They can get about 20-something cents a pound. Whereas if I were to just sell this whole unit, I'd probably be only getting like 5 cents a pound for e-waste. In fact, I'd have to drive probably about 40 minutes to get to my person to sell my e-waste. But I'm breaking it all down for the gold recovery, silver recovery, and other precious metals. Because once you pull this board out, you're also getting extruded aluminum, more copper, silver recovery. You've got your IC chips for your gold recovery. These are copper. You got all kinds of good stuff you can pick off the boards as well. It all depends on you and your style of scrapping. If it's worth it for your time, for me, it is. I just enjoy doing it. This is just a hobby as well. I really enjoy just taking stuff apart and watching my barrels fill. Another transformer here. Sorry, I have the sniffles. I'm sorry about that, guys. I know it Nobody wants to hear that all day long. Nice little board here. We got some extruded aluminum here, once again full of all these M&Ms, as people call them, these capacitors for silver recovery. You got your IC chips with gold bond wires in them, little transformer, and you can't forget about your LED over here with the gold wire that runs through that, and your gold plated pins. Ah, you got the old sniffles too. Oh man, Bob, it's going around. Yeah, it's just, it all depends. It all really depends. Beautiful brass. Last time I checked prices, this was a little while ago now, a couple weeks ago, it's like $2.03 a pound for clean brass. Of course, it always depends on your yard. Your yard may be different. Supposed to work on all the aluminum I have piled up. Now for me, taking apart all of my aluminum and turning it into clean aluminum is a lot better for me, just because my clean aluminum pricing is about 50 cents a pound. My dirty aluminum, they're only giving about 6 cents a pound. So if I can, I always try to make sure I clean up my aluminum. Little dirty brass here. We got a whole bunch of lovely people in here. I hope everyone's having a good day. More brass. Yuck. Leave them kids alone. Do 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 do. Another freaking the wall. What up, Scratch? How's it going? Hey, JT. How's it going? We're not doing the depopulating today, but I'm still taking apart some more stuff. Taking apart some battery backups today. Appreciate you coming through. Scratch, by the way, Scrooge should be live today at 5 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, that's heck yeah, man. That's the way to do it. There's plenty of definitely plenty of people on this app that you can learn from. Lots of great people. We got Patrick Puck Williams. We got Scrooge McDuckin. We got a whole bunch of them on here. Hey, Gag, what up, dude? Dude, so I don't know if you've seen the message, but I hopped on 2 days ago now. I hopped on, but you weren't in the Discord. Penis Indulger said, he said you were, he said you were getting some food, and then by the time I got back, everyone seemed to be gone. But I hopped on, and I went into Buried City. There was somebody that was just running to extract. I just spawned in, ran a few feet, seen him, and I let him go down to the extract. He started getting blown up by little flamethrower dudes, and then I killed him and took his 3 guns and his whole pack of loot. It was actually quite fun. I just got a new gaming headset today too. I'll probably be on some Arc Raiders tonight, man. Yeah. I did kind of feel bad. I kind of did. Just because the next game I joined, everybody was friendly. I was like, oh, I thought we were done being friendly. But then yesterday morning, I logged in. I played 2 rounds and died both times, so that's cute. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. Hell yeah, man. I'll be on. I'm gonna play tonight. I tried Tarkov too. That is hard. Tarkov is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Eric would hate that game. User 835680519. Thank you for the follow, and David Gates, thank you. I appreciate you guys helping me get closer to that 10K mark. We have 153 lovely people in here. If you guys love scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, gold recovery, videos and live streams of those sorts, go ahead and smash that follow button because you'll be helping this guy to 10K. It really is hard. It is. Even the controls are just kind of different. The movement, and it'll take some getting used to. Are you ready for work tomorrow, man? Bronson, thank you for that share. I know I'm not ready for work. That's for darn sure. You said call in tomorrow? No, I'll be there. We only got, what, 2.5 days? The shy one, thanks for them shares. Another lead acid battery here. Nowadays, you only get just a few cents a pound, but proud to be country. He was telling me that if you pallet them up and you get 100 or more, the scrapyards usually pay more of a premium for it. So we're getting there. We got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of them so far. I know it's going to take a little while to get there, but I need to get a storage unit. That's what I need to do. Start stockpiling everything up there. I'm gonna have to, hold on, I gotta switch out my tote for some, another plastic tote. It's getting a little full over here. Ouch, 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 ouch. There we go. All right, and we're back. Do I have the transformers written down? I don't think I got transformer pricing written down. Last I think I knew it was like 25 cents a pound for transformers. Masterpiece of Scrap, thank you for the follow. You guys are just killing it with those follows today. I appreciate it. Another transformer. We will take some of this tape off of here, scratch those coils and see if it's aluminum wound or copper. I won't be taking them apart if they're aluminum, but if it's copper, you're darn right I'll be getting that nice copper money. It gets so bad that I save these little metal twisty ties and throw them into my sheet iron. Sometimes I get so picky about my scrap, but then other times I just let stuff slide. We got some nice heavy wire here. I'm getting about $1.20 a pound as is. The outer casing, plus there's singles in here that have more insulation. It would probably be better off for me to just keep this whole. For one, it saves time. Two, you get more weight. Clip this off, a little dirty brass with that soldering on there. Beautiful brass. We love brass and copper around here, guys. Insulated wire. There we go. I really can't wait to start depopulating some boards, stockpiling up those gold bearing components and that silver. Honestly, I'm actually really excited about the silver. I know gold is worth more, obviously, everybody knows that, but the color of silver, I just love it. I want to make rings. That's what I want to do with my gold and silver. Electrostat7, thank you for the follow. It's all adding up, guys. Oh, we gotta get that brass off there. And we're back to our board again. Same thing as last time. You got your IC chips right down here. The legs on both sides. Gold recovery. You've got your blue capacitors here for some silver recovery. You got that crystal oscillator, that little silver box in front of my finger. That's also going to be silver recovery. You got your extruded aluminum. You got your LED with a gold bond wire. And you have some gold-plated pins inside these jacks right here as well. Oh, I can't forget about the little transformer too. Other ICs on here. This little 3-leg pack right down in here. I don't know if y'all can see it that well. I do believe that'll be gold recovery too. Oh, we got another LED. And we toss that into the bin for depopulating. I probably should get downstairs and start working on my workshop a little bit more. Because pretty soon it will be too cold to be out here. My yard makes me clip off my plug ends, but if yours doesn't, go ahead and keep those on there. Get that weight. We got 87 people in here. If you guys love Planet Earth scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of those kind of sorts, go ahead and smash that follow button because you're going to be helping this guy to 10K. I appreciate y'all in advance. Thank you for all hanging out, dropping those likes and comments and shares. I appreciate y'all. Oh, we got to get that brass, that dirty brass out of there. I don't want to let that go. Jason, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the share as well. So 2 of these, well, this style I'm gonna save. I want to save this. I want to save one of these styles for a video on the YT. So we're gonna set this guy off to the side for now. Here's kind of a different one. Ooh, it's cracked. How do we get in here? You just take this front plate off, or? Huh. Guess we'll just start taking screws out. I really don't know how to get into this guy. I don't want to mess that battery up. Sure, there was an easier way to get in here, but I'd really like to get this battery out of here before I get zapped. There we go. Woo! That was a pain in the butt. We got ourselves a nice lead acid battery here. Rechargeable sealed lead acid battery. Those only go for just a few cents a pound, but like Proud was saying, like I mentioned earlier, he said that they got like a premium if you bring in 100 batteries or more. Love my hatchet. All right. And there's our transformer. removable IC chip here. Oh, David, it's just a hobby, man. I have a full-time job and 7 kids and stuff. This is literally just a hobby, and it always depends on just how much you work. Like, I don't take my good stuff in except for maybe a couple times a year. So I mean, when I take a nice load of stuff in, I'll get like $700 on that load. But most of the time, it's a lot of sheet iron that I'm doing, and during the summer, I'll probably bring in anywhere from like 40 to 100 extra a week. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I love doing this. This is just a hobby. It's fun. I just have a good time. But it really all depends on your volume, where you're located, and all kinds of other stuff like that. Got ourselves a little power board here. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, it all brings in. It all adds up. All that money adds up. That's for sure. I'll be making a little bit more here though. Soon with the gold recovery. I'm gonna be doing my first recovery coming up in the springtime. Unfortunately, I don't have an insulated garage, and I don't have a fume hood or nothing set up inside. So we're gonna wait till spring, and we're gonna do a copper 2 chloride method, and we're gonna get all them gold foils. And then we'll start learning the refining process a little bit better. So once I start getting some actual gold, if I decide to sell that gold, I'll be making a little bit more on top of that as well. That'll be fun. All right, this board here, removable IC chip. I do believe this one may have the window in it. So let's scratch this sticker off of here and see if there's gold or silver. Some don't have the window, just like this one. So some of them do, some don't. But you got your IC chips along the board for gold recovery. You got some nice extruded aluminum pieces. Those do add up. There's a lot of aluminum out there. You got some gold-plated pins up here in these ports as well. You got your big disc capacitor for silver recovery, along with your little beige or orange ones, if you will. What else we got in here? These little 3-leg packs, I do believe that these guys will have a little bit of gold in them too. And just so everybody's aware, I am no professional. I'm still learning stuff on the daily, but I try to pass on the little bit of knowledge that I do have. Let's go ahead and clean up this wire real quick. Tiny bit of brass up here in these plugs. We'll go ahead and break that open here in just a second to get that brass. Another little board here. These, I believe that those will be plated brass. Oh, maybe not. I thought they would have been. But we got our blue disc capacitor here as well. That'll have silver in it. Your IC chips, a little bit more silver. What the heck is that noise? Oh, somebody's lawnmower. More insulated wire to add to our bin. Get about $1.20 a pound for mixed insulated wire. I do separate my bare bright and the thicker stuff that I do want to strip down and get that number 2 copper wiring. Whew, I wish this cold would go away. Must be somebody else live right now. I guess I should have checked. A lot of the regulars aren't hanging out unless they're just quiet. They might be busy too. But then again, I'm not usually going live at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got some stuff to do. It's getting cold, and gotta get ready for work, get the kids ready for school. So I wanted to beat the cold in the dark. Don't like coming out here at 7 o'clock at night anymore to go live. Glad we have all these battery backups to do, though. I was kind of worried about what we were going to do on live stream while it was still kind of nice out. Because I don't have the depopulating station quite set up yet. Like I said, I want to try to work on maybe some of that tonight. Or who knows, I did a little bit of work the last couple days. Maybe I'll just take the night off and play some video games tonight. I like to do that every once in a while. Oh, Mario, I appreciate your follow. Thank you. We got our brass plug in here. These are brass prongs. And then I am going to throw this, along with all the other ones, into some heated water. I'm going to boil them so this plastic is a little bit more flexible. Then I can go ahead and take and pull these brass pieces out, along with a little bit of number 2 copper wire that comes with it. These are some big ones here. All right, time to be a little careful here. Appreciate everybody hanging out, hitting the follow button, tapping the old screen. Little bit of sheet iron, outside casing, magnetic steel. Where's that battery at? Or those batteries? Before we start, garbage. I think there's gonna be a little circuit board in here with some gold-plated pins. Try not to get zapped. 2 batteries. Ooh. Like that. More sheet iron. Wow, that's a big boy. Actually, it's 2 of them, I think. Maybe that is just one big boy. I don't know. Oh. Okay. I don't like electricity. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with it. No, I don't want to do it. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it, and we'll set it in like this when it's time. I'm running out of room. I got too many batteries down here on the floor. Ah. All right, I feel a little safer now that that guy's out of there. I'm sure we got a whole new crew of people in here already. If you guys love Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of those sorts, hit that follow button because you're going to be helping me to that 10K marker. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, John, for that follow. Seen somebody, mom of twins, join in. I also have twins. All right, we got our... Oh, thank you, Bailey, for that follow as well. Thank you. We got this fan here. Now, your yard may just take it as electric motors. Maybe it might get docked on price because of the extra plastic and stuff. But if we go ahead... All right, so the normal way I would normally do it, where's my clippers? Oh, right in here. Oh, very nice, mom of twins. Mine are 7-year-old girls. So I actually have 7 kids. I got a 9-year-old boy, 7-year-old twin girls. And then I have Irish twins. I have a 6-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy. And then I have a 3-year-old girl, and we're expecting another boy on December 2nd. Very cool. I love that twin bond. I hope yours have that twin bond, but my girls are like that. It's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need all the luck I can get, right? Joe Collins, thank you for the follow. Jay, thank you for the follow as well. All right, so how I do it, you take your side cutters here. We'll go ahead and we'll clip these posts as close as we can. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I hope my girls keep that bond that they have now. Ryan Stewart and the Crawbub Bup, thank you for the follows. I appreciate you guys hitting those follow buttons. All right, so now we got our electric motor, our fan here, just like this. If your yard is still picky about it, you can go ahead and just clip these little fins off, though be careful because they do fly around and sometimes you don't know where they're going to fly. So eye protection is always a good one to have. There we go. Now if your yard may take these as electric motors. Some yards are picky, so always double check and ask. But if you need to go any farther, if you're wondering if you should take these apart, well, if you don't have anything else to do, if I didn't have anything else to do around my garage, I would go ahead and probably get this copper out. But as you can see, there really isn't that much copper inside of one of these. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to sell it as electric motor. Probably a screw on this side we got to get yet. Then hopefully it'll all fall apart and we can get that transformer and those boards out. I might be missing another screw here. Just get all this wire too. I'll just clip some of this out of here. Get it out of our way. This one's kind of a pain in the butt. Heck yeah, that's what we're doing. We're right now we're saving up our boards and stuff at the moment so we can go through and get all them precious metal bearing components. And then next spring, I'll be doing my first gold run. And if you're not following somebody already to learn how to do that, I would suggest Scrooge McDuckin. He knows his stuff, and that's who I learned from. But don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good creators out here on this platform for are those gold plated? Or is that brass? I've never seen MOSFETs that look like that. Let's get a closer look at this here in just a second. Where are we stuck on? There we go. This is a pretty decent board, not bad. Nice chunks of aluminum here. But if you look right down on these, right down here on these little MOSFETs here, that almost looks like a gold plating on them. I'll have to look more into that one. But this is a fairly decent board as it is. We got our copper donuts here. We definitely want to take a file. We'll hit that. And it most definitely is copper. Excuse me. We got, like I said, we got our aluminum pieces here. We have our IC chips, legs on both sides. Those are going to contain gold as well. These blue discs in here, once again, silver recovery. These black boxes will have some silver contacts in them. If you go ahead and break it open, they should have a little copper spool as well. Okay, yep, the Lazy Man solution. I'm not too familiar with that one. I just believe that the copper 2 chloride has more of a life to it. It keeps running, it keeps going and going and going and going. Whereas the Lazy Man solution, I believe, does start to lose potency after a while. And then I think you might be left over with a lot of extra solutions. I'm not 100% sure on the Lazy Man solution. I haven't studied that one as well. But if that's the way you want to go ahead and do it, and you might be talking about Sparky. I know he runs a Lazy Man a lot. There's a few people. Ryan, I appreciate that follow and the heart me. Thank you very much. Number 32 of that fan club. Thank you very much. Here, let's pop this off of here. We're just taking stuff apart, Ryan. Hanging out, ripping down some battery backup systems. I've been doing that for the last couple days now. Here we go. Here's some little bit different stuff. This little silver rectangle here in front of my glove, that guy's going to be a crystal oscillator that will have silver recovery. You have your tantalum capacitors for tantalum and silver. And then we have a whole bunch of little IC chips across the board for some gold recovery. Did I mention the flat pack? Pins around all 4 sides right here. A little square. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's quite a few of them on here. Definitely good people to learn from on here. Be easy, baby. Thank you for that follow. And Mom of Twins, thanks for hitting that button. I appreciate you. Not much rocking on the backside here. Darn near, yes. I'd have to say go ahead and save every one of your IC chips. I save every single IC chip that I come across, take off the boards. I do believe it's 99% of them. I would have to say that there might be just a couple. Is the gold inside? Well, sometimes. Here, let me find... Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Let's find a board here. Now, here you can you can see your visible gold on these pins right here. So there is going to be some spots of visible gold, like if a motherboard, if you pop the battery out, that'll have a gold plated tab there as well. But yes, on the IC chips, the gold is on the inside. Now when it comes to IC chips, you're going to want to incinerate them and do the separate the ashes, all the carbon, get that all burned off of there, and then drawing a blank here. Drawing a blank. Then you run it through your recovery processes. I personally haven't done a recovery yet. I don't want to pass on too much of that knowledge only because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But what I will be starting out with is doing a copper 2 chloride method where I've been really studying this just so I can just start it out and start getting the gold foils off of like the fingers here and stuff. So I'll be doing copper 2 chloride this spring. I have not recovered gold yet though, just for anyone wondering. We have the material, I just got to do it. See, like once I start getting past just the gold flakes, the copper 2 chloride, that's where I need to start doing a little more studying myself. I am no professional. Disclaimer, I am not a professional at this. I am still learning, but I try to pass on what I do know. Jesse, thank you for that follow. I appreciate you guys. I'm more of a... I know a little bit of everything, but I'm definitely no master at it. Little more insulated wire here to throw into our bin. I don't strip that just because I like to get that extra weight from the casing. Plus, it saves me time. I will go ahead and strip down my Bear Bright and real thick copper wires. All right, Ryan. Yeah, if I with the white ceramic. I swore we had, swore I came across one recently. They're little white ceramics. Kind of like the magnetron. Thank you for that share. I appreciate that. Beryllium is kind of a scary thing there, guys. Don't want to crush it or breathe it in. It's okay in its solid form, but once you start scratching it and the dust gets released, you don't want to be breathing that stuff in, guys. That can cause for some serious lung issues and or cancer. Oh no, I know that's I really got to start watching that too myself. In all honesty. Screw there. Thank you, Chelsea, for the heart, me. Little more wire. See, now this might be getting closer to the size that I'd go and strip. I'm not going to go and strip anything that's like thinner than this. Should set these up. Yeah, let's make a pile of them down here. Casper, that definitely, that's totally up to you. It depends if you have the capacity and the time and the supplies in the area to do it. Other than that, sometimes you could just sell the whole unit as a whole for e-waste. You're not going to get as much. But if you break it down and start selling some of these components, like your connector ends, your gold, I don't have one on it right here right now, but your connector ends, $2.50 a pound. Small socket motherboards, $4.25 a pound. Your CD-ROM boards, $7.50 a pound. Gold fingers, just clipping off the gold fingers, you're looking at $75 a pound. Just for a whole unit for a power supply, you're looking at 45 cents. No, it's definitely not livable, Silent Gamer. I unless you're in actual business, but I'm just a hobbyist. I have a full-time job. I still go to work every day, and then I just do this for fun. It's just a little bit of extra money. Depends on your volume and how much scrap you got and how much time you put into it. Now, maybe if you're a single guy, you might be able to live off of it. But when I'm gonna have 9 people in my family here soon, so I definitely need to keep my job. And maybe one day I'll blow up big on TikTok here, and I can start doing this as my job. Be awesome. So if you guys want to help me get to that 10K, so I can quit my I ain't quitting my job at 10K. But if you guys want to help me get closer to quitting my job, go ahead and hit that follow button. I don't see that happening for a very long time, or maybe never, but I still have fun coming on here and hanging out with everybody. For one, I get to teach some people some stuff, and then you guys also help me out. You guys definitely help me out. Nice big transformer here. I'm hoping this guy will be copper. I'll go ahead and remove this tape, hit it with the file, see if it's copper, then I will split it and break it down. Other than that, if it's aluminum, I will just toss it into my aluminum wound transformer bin. My yard takes them as sheet iron, but I'm hoping that maybe that'll change in the future. Maybe I can talk to them about getting a little bit of a better price or something off of it. Especially if I have a 55-gallon drum full of them. Oh, that's cool. I do all the scrapping, e-waste included. I really enjoy it. Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out. I appreciate you. All right, more wire here. See, like this thickness, something like this, I would go and strip that. Anything smaller than that, I just toss into my mixed insulated bin. We're getting there. This one is taking a little bit longer than those other ones, but that's all right. Excuse me, guys. Oh no, Bailey. Yeah, I'm happy that my wife lets me use the whole garage. Unfortunately, she'd love to park inside the garage, but that's not happening. We got a nice little relay box. Should have a copper spool in it with some silver contacts. Go ahead and crack this guy open and take a look. There we go. Yep, just as I predicted. Copper spool along with some, I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go. A little bit of silver on the ends of those contacts. I do believe they are tungsten, I think. Maybe wrong, tungsten plated silver. But still, you got some silver in there. Thanks for that repost, Denny. And we're left with a little bit of sheet iron. I'm getting 120 a ton right now, but it all adds up. Oh yeah, I just picked up 80 cell phones yesterday. A mixture between, I have it posted on my TikTok today. I just posted it up. But yeah, we came across 80 phones yesterday, about 10 or 13 monitors, something like that. A nice pile of laptops, and a whole bunch of MISC stuff, cordless phones, power supplies, PS4 controllers, TV remotes, and a big pile of wire to go through. The nice thing is I get all my scrap for free. So it's all profit right there. Even if I just took everything and threw it in the sheet iron, I'm still making profit because it's free. I love it. I'll clean all this up later. Thank you for the finger hearts, Ryan. Thank you. Appreciate that. We got our brass prongs here, our plug. I'm gonna save these up in my barrel, so when I run plug soup, we'll boil these down. We'll get them nice and warm so this plastic is more flexible. We'll go ahead and pull these brass prongs out, and then you'll have a little bit of number 2 copper that comes with it. Just a random plastic box. Oh, all right. Random plastic box with some gold-plated pins in there, though. A little bit of strippable wire. Oh, yeah, yep, I do believe I have some around here. I've been saving them all up. I've been saving all the ink cartridges. There is a website, though. You can just sell used cartridges for about $1 or $2 a piece. Depends on the cartridge and what brand it is. I've been just saving them up, though. I used to never bother with printers, but those big office printers have motherboards in them, power boards in them, and even have a little bit of RAM in them once in a while, some memory sticks. I wish I would have been taking large office printers a long time ago. I just happened to help out a friend get rid of his, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to open it up and see what's in there. Wow, I was surprised. Very surprised. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. All right. We got our nice little board. We got a transformer on here. We got our silver recovery capacitor. We got IC chips along the board here. These capacitors here, these may or may not go as dirty aluminum at your yard. It depends. You want to ask them first. Some don't accept them. Some say it's sheet iron, and some say that is dirty aluminum. It all depends on your yard, though. Yep, the older, the golder. That's for darn sure. Okay, these are going to be another one of those pain in the butts, aren't they? That's why we get Mr. Smashy out here. Clean up this brass. Oh man, I keep seeing your name there, gamer. Makes me really want to play some Arc Raiders now. Hey Patrick, how's it going? We were just talking about you earlier. If you guys want to know what's inside of anything, down to every single little piece, go ahead and follow Patrick, because he is a micro scrapper. He gets down and inside of everything like a surgeon. He takes it all right apart. Let me put this dirty brass over here in my bucket quick. There we go. Sometimes I don't break it down quite as much as Patrick does, but you maximize your profit that way. Little insulated wire here. Been trying to there's a palladium, the platinum, and all that good stuff. I don't know if I'm ever really going to get into the P groups to get that deep into it. But we're definitely going to get ourselves some gold and silver. That'll be later on. That's a little bit past my pay grade. Going that far into it. Hey Donald, how you doing? Hey Seabigs, dude, how you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. We're just taking apart battery backup systems today. Still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and then we have some jump start packs as well. We're really stocking up on the brass here. Our brass, our wire, and we can't forget about all these batteries I've been pulling out. We got, what, 14 batteries down here now? Hey, there we go. There we go. I just got to wait for Scrooge McDuckin to start doing that. And then I'll learn from him. Scrooge is my #1 go-to guy when it comes to the gold recovery. He knows his stuff, that is for sure. I hope I'm not missing any gifts or anything like that, guys. I apologize if I have, but I'm going to go ahead and say thank you to everybody. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all them taps and the likes, the comments, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Freddie, for the share. More brass. It all adds up. Ooh, I don't want to lose my dirty brass there. Feel like we got brass connectors there, a little bit of brass there. I skip over that sometimes. He would toss that into the sheet. Whereas Patrick, he would go in and he'd grab all those. Oh yeah, Southern Scrapper. Another good name right there. I always love watching him tear down stuff. Ooh, 5-gallon bucket of brass. Heck yeah, I got a lot of buckets of brass and copper that I need to break down and clean up. It's another thing I'm really behind on. My aluminum, my copper, and my brass. I have a lot of it to clean. They have quite a few electric motors I gotta do too. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Rita, thank you for the share. I appreciate y'all hitting the share buttons and getting it out there for me. Thank you, guys. All right, we got the one set off to the side for the video. Let's do this one again. Once again, another sealed lead acid battery. Nice little power board. We're definitely going to take some of these goodies off of here, including these blue and yellow capacitors for some silver recovery, MOSFETs, mainly copper, but some of them will have a little bit of gold plating inside of them. Relay boxes, they're going to have some silver contacts in them. There we go. A little bit of copper, brass, and silver contacts inside these black boxes. We got our extruded aluminum. Chris Bell, thank you for the follow. I appreciate everyone hitting the follow button. I'm trying to hit that 10K marker. I'm probably going to get your name wrong. Jux X Tapos, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, and I do apologize if I get your name wrong. I'm sorry about that one. But might as well say the spiel. If you guys love Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of those kind of sorts, go ahead and hit that follow button because you're going to be helping me to that 10K mark. Once again, insulated copper wire. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I really do apologize. At least I tried. I still tried giving you a little bit of a shout out there. My yard requires me to get rid of these plug ends, so I'm going to go ahead and do so I don't get docked on my entire load of wire. But some yards aren't picky like that. Some of them let you leave all them connector ends on there. Oh, did we get that screw out? Oh, I must have missed it. There we go. Did that one even come out all the way? There we go. I should be able to get that nice, beautiful brass chunks out of there. Maybe. If we get rid of this zip tie here. Boom. It's nice wearing gloves finally. These pins here, how's a battery backup system? We're still doing more battery backups. Donald, all different kinds of APCs, the UPSs coming in with beautiful, beautiful brass. Yeah, I had a whole mess of battery backups to do. If you're able to test them though, battery backups do go for a fair price used. But the last time I did that, it didn't turn out very well. So now, without being able to properly test them, I'm just going to go and scrap them. Shoot, where did I get this? I got this from a business. Most of them I got all from 2 different businesses. I was supposed to go and get a couple of large printers, like a whole bunch of them, but they had to reschedule. So hopefully that'll be in the future here. Scrooge should be on here in about an hour. What up, Chris? How's it going? Getting kind of hungry. Oh, just home from work on a Sunday, man. Boo. Hopefully you got that double time pay. Our brass plug once again. Throw it into some boiling water. Pull it back out. Pull them brass prongs out of here, and then you're also going to have a nice little bit of number 2 copper wire that comes through. Good, Chris, good. That's nice to hear. Yeah, I forgot we got to get this out of here yet. There might be the smallest little bit of plating on those pins. Cool. I like Ford. Let's clip that off of there. Make it a little easier. Heck yeah, there we go, man. A little bit of wire here. Oh yeah, we never cleaned that up either. Come on, I know you want to open up. Hey, there we go. Alright, so we're going to have a couple little IC chips here. Some gold plating on this ribbon here. We're going to have a little bit of gold plating inside of there. We got 4 little silver switches. And on the back side here, on the back side, we got all kinds of beautiful gold-plated pins as well. Another truck, but the scrap van is holding on strong, so keep running that until the time comes. There we go. Another couple nice pieces of brass. I've had a couple Fords in my life. I loved them. My first real truck was my first actual vehicle was a 1957 Chevy Bel Air, but unfortunately times fell tough. The ex-girlfriend fucking made me get rid of it. So, yeah, pisses me off. Well, it didn't really make me get rid of it, but fucking brainwashed me. Sorry about the cursing. I'm just a little bit upset about that. But anywho, then by the time I was 16, I had a 96 F-150. That thing was awesome. I had a 74 F-250 as well. I'm sorry, I just try not to curse on my live streams, but yeah, you know, sometimes they just get a little wound up, you know. I've definitely, if I'm not on my live stream, I'll definitely start saying some stuff here and there, especially when I hit my shin on the trailer hitch or something like that. Stephen Farrington 20, thank you for your follow. I appreciate you. We got a whole new batch of people in here. What we're doing today is we are doing some e-waste and scrap metal recycling. If that's your thing, go ahead and hit that follow button, guys. I appreciate you. I'm trying to hit that 10K mark. Hopefully, I think today we might be close to the 4,200 mark. We're about 42% of the way there. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I appreciate y'all. Another one of these styles. I'm just glad I'm finally getting some of this stuff done. Eagle, I'm from Wisconsin. Lead acid battery. Proud was telling me yesterday that if you get 100 batteries, go ahead, throw them onto a pallet, and then talk to your scrapyard, because they'll buy them at a way better premium than they would by the pound, per pound, I guess, if you only got a couple of them. So definitely save your batteries up. Talk to your yard, or maybe talk to your yard first, just in case they don't do anything like that. Talk to your yard before you start saving up 100 batteries and have them laying around taking up room. I'm gonna go ahead and call my yard and see what they gotta say. Exactly, it's a good stress reliever. I get to come out here and take out some of the workplace anger on my scrap metal. At least it's nice and warm over there by you. Pretty soon I'll be moving my workshop indoors, and we'll be depopulating boards and taking apart real small electronics here and there. Laptops, cell phones, and then, like I said, we'll just be depopulating, removing our flat packs, pins, crystal oscillators, and all the other good stuff on the boards. This is my fun. This is my hobby. It's a good time. Yeah, I already took in about 10 car batteries. I got $100 worth of gift cards over there right now, which is really nice. I forget to mention that. If you guys they don't take these batteries though. They won't give me credit for these. It's only auto, car and truck batteries. They don't even take motorcycle batteries anymore, or boat batteries or nothing like that. Oh man, I'm jealous. I wish my wife would come out here and do stuff like that with me. I try, but it's just not her thing. It'd be fun to have her out here though. It'd be a good time. I mean, my scrapyard will take them. It's just like the auto parts stores that give you the gift cards. They won't accept those for the $10 gift cards. They only take, like I said, the big full-size car or truck batteries. They'll give you gift cards for those, which is all extra parts money for when my van does break down, breaks, whatever, you name it. At least I got some extra money. I don't got to pay out of pocket then. No, it was peaceful before she... That's funny, man. Sometimes it gets kind of lonely out here. Well, I got you guys to talk to. That's why I like going live and breaking stuff down, because at least I got somebody to talk to. Plus, you guys help me out. I'm no professional, like I've always been saying. I ain't no professional, but passing on some knowledge, and we help each other out. 7 years. Okay, yeah, we get, like I said, at our auto parts store, $10 a piece. Otherwise, I think we're only getting about 5 cents a pound. 5 to 10, something like that at my yard. Are all plugs brass? If you're talking about these guys, right here, I do believe they are, yes. I don't think I've ever come across any that are steel or tin or nothing like that. You can already see that. Here, let's give it a clip. I don't know if you'll all be able to see that. Here, let's file it. It's better. There we go. Underneath that plating, it's brass. Even these little connectors here, these little connectors are mostly brass. These connectors, though, they can be magnetic. This one is not. Yeah, our prices suck around my place. We're getting $2.98 for, I think it's $2.98 for number 1 copper, and I do believe like $2.92 or something for number 2. And then I believe brass, clean brass, is down to $1.98. We don't really get the best prices where I go. So I'm stockpiling all my copper, all my brass, everything. And then I'm going to call around. It may be worth it. A 55-gallon drum, a couple 55-gallon drums full of brass and copper might be worth doing that extra drive just to make some more money. But I'll have to calculate all that out when the time comes. Right now, I'm in absolute no hurry to sell. Maybe we'll do a little shop tour after I'm about to hop off here. I'll definitely be off in the next 45 minutes, only because I want to go watch Scrooge, and then I got to start getting ready for work tomorrow, and all that fun jazz. I got to get the kids ready for school, bath time, dinner time, get them in bed. So I've been having a lot more fun coming out here at... in the afternoon doing this, because I'm more alert, I'm awake, I haven't had a whole long rough day. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm not even sure what my Bear Bright's going for at the moment. Yep, the contacts, these contacts, like stuff like inside of here. Inside of these guys, you're going to have some silver contacts. Inside these black boxes, let's break one open and take a look. All right. Let's pull that off of there. Right here, inside the little black relay boxes, hopefully y'all can see that. A little silver guy right there. That should be a little silver contact on there. But I believe that they are plated. Silver-plated tungsten. I may be wrong. I don't know if Patrick can correct me on that one or anybody else. But I believe they're not... I don't think they're pure silver. I believe they're tungsten or nickel-plated. Yeah, the silver-plated tungsten or nickel. Sorry. That's a good question. How many fit in there? I don't know. 35? Depending on, well, I guess, is it the small ones? Are we talking small ones? Or are we talking about the big guys? I'm just going to say 35. Let's throw that out there. 36, nice. Holy man. Heck yeah. Plated, yep, they're plated. Okay, so they're not pure silver contacts, but there is silver on them. This board, very nice. Inside the relay boxes, you're also going to have little bits of copper and brass along with your silver contacts in here. We got your capacitors for some silver recovery. Go ahead and save all of your M&Ms, as everybody calls them. This yellow box, I'm not sure if this guy will have contacts. I don't think so. I don't think the yellow one has contacts. Oops. We got extruded aluminum here. We got transformers, MOSFETs. They're mainly going to be copper, but some of them will have gold plating in them. The relay boxes also have them copper spools. And more IC chips for gold bearing recovery there. That's not your thing to do the gold recovery, or you don't want to sit down and pick through these boards and take all the little components off. You can go ahead and sell. You could go ahead and sell those boards as they are. Just make sure your yard does buy e-waste and buys boards. Call around for the best price. Yep, I'll go ahead and I'll be getting all these components off of there, saving them up, and then in the springtime we'll be doing our first gold recovery. I'll be using the copper 2 chloride method. There we go. Heck yeah. Yeah, I hope I make it that long. I don't see why I wouldn't. But I used to be a party animal back in the day. Not so much anymore. But I'm only 32. There's time to get healthy again, right? Oh, we finally got a spammer in here. Don't message that, Patrick. Don't message that one. We gotta get rid of that. That's spam. We're not doing that here, buddy. All right, let's don't message that guy. Mute account. There we go. I think we're getting about 50 cents a pound, I think, somewhere around there for our clean aluminum. Unfortunately, our dirty aluminum, we're getting 5 cents a pound. So I try to clean up all my aluminum that I can. Yeah, they really seem to rip you off on the dirty aluminum pricing around here. Yeah, see, like, yeah, you're getting you're getting triple what I'm getting. Yeah. So like I said, I try to clean up as much as I can, but then unfortunately, I hate throwing my dirty aluminum into the sheet iron, but I still get more throwing it into the sheet iron than I would by turning it in as dirty aluminum. So unfortunate. But I guess I don't make the prices, I don't make the rules. That might be another kind of thing where if you save up, 200-300 pounds of dirty aluminum, they might give you a little bit of a better price on it. wonder how hard these are actually to clean up. They're probably not bad. I just got to get this casing off of here. Yeah, not bad. Give this little ferrite bead a smack. Boom! I guess I should have been cleaning those up. I might dig those out. The power cords, if you're talking about these guys for the regular plug-in, you know, your appliance cords. No, I toss them into my mixed insulated wire. That's one thing. You probably don't want to go off my example of how to save your wire, because if it's like this or power cords, stuff like that, I'll throw it into my mixed wire, my mixed insulated copper wire. I get about $1.20 a pound. But then I do save my Bear Bright and anything that's a little bit thicker to strip. Oh man, like some of these wires here, something that starts to get to be what gauge is this anyways? Well, once it starts to get about this thickness here, I'm not good with my wire gauges either. I should, but I'll strip that down. Anything starting to get smaller than that, I won't unless it's Bear Bright. I know, right, Donald? Yeah, it is kind of crazy how it just fluctuates like that. Hey, sounds good, Eagle. I appreciate you coming through. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out, keeping me company. More brass, guys. I think, well, we got another one we can rip down here. Shall we, or? Oh, man. It's like to that point where I kind of want to save these last few for the next live stream, because if I break down one or two more, we ain't going to have much for the next live stream at the moment. Let's do a shop tour. We'll do a little tour here, and then I think I may hop off. But in case anybody wants to see my shop again, big mess. All kinds of batteries. These are the batteries we've been pulling out the last couple days. Nice bucket of transformers. Got brass, wire. Got our plugs and dirty brass in there. This is where I've been throwing my boards. Laptops. Whole cart full of laptops, minus the 2 projectors in there. Got our CPUs, a whole bin full of CPUs there, RAM, shielded RAM. This is all the copper and electric motors and lead. All the lead I gotta take apart yet. Aluminum heat sinks. We got a bunch of keyboards over there. This is part of the pickup that I had yesterday. Bunch of resellable monitors that I got to look through. Here's my aluminum. I don't think we went over that the last time. That's all aluminum I got to clean up. There's no way I want to get rid of all that for 5 cents. Starting in with the boards. Tons of wire to process. Tons of wire to process. Tons of wire to process. All right, let's climb up here. All right. Once again, motherboards in both of these bins. Quite the large bins, too. Like, there's my foot. That's all desktop motherboards. Random boards to depopulate. Everything just about underneath me here. From these 2 barrels on, from the whole pallet racking system, is just all circuit boards to take apart. We started the pallet rack system up here. TV strip boards. Laptop motherboards. I like standing up here and just taking a look at everything. And there's all the rest of the metals, the dirty aluminums, the brass, the coppers, the transformers. There is an electric motor bin back there. We got ACRs, aluminum copper radiators, the actual mixed wire bin. So this is the kind of stuff I throw into my mixed wire bin. Stuff like this. But then we also have our strippable wire over here. Dirty brass. I am going to go ahead and sort through all of that and clean a bunch of that up. I just toss it in there for safekeeping at the moment. Oh, but then we do have our clean brass. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's a little dark in there. I got a brass, cast aluminum, clean aluminum, aluminum wire. All right, let's shimmy across here and not fall. Aluminum wound transformers, copper transformers, extruded aluminum. Now we're getting into some of the fun stuff. This is my number 2 chunks. Jen Van, thank you for your follow. I appreciate you. Bailey, I'm in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, we'll be doing the laptops, Bailey. We'll be doing those once it gets a little cold. We'll be bringing those inside in my downstairs workshop. Trying to get rid of the big stuff for now. Number 1 copper piping. And then I also separate, I have 2 bins for number 2 copper. That's all the chunky stuff. That's all my wire, number 2 wire. Dang near half full. ACRs, I do save all of my plugs, because we'll be running that plug soup. Oh, we got cell phone boards in there. It's been a minute. We do have some of our gold recovery stuff here as well. Oh. My muriatic is right down in here inside this bucket in case anything were to happen. We got a couple jars. What we got going on here? Oh yeah, connector ends. These guys are $2.50 a pound over at the old board sort. Joe Mo, I appreciate your follow too. Thank you. Or did I mention you? I might have already said that. Oh no, Joe, that's the new one that popped up. I appreciate ya. Printer cartridges. A little bit of gold contacts on them. Oh yeah, here's my stockpile of IC chips. We're going to have way more than that at the end. Oh, get off of there. There we go. What else we got rolling in here? Just some of your normal pins. Let's not fall. We're good. We just got to get back over. Oh, I got that moped for free in a pickup. It rolls over nice. I just can't get her to fire and actually like start up. I do have a new carburetor for it. I just, once again, got busy and lost track of time. Oh, all kinds of car amps and stereos. I'm supposed to do a video on these aluminum rims here. 3 big projectors. Now we're starting to get into our power supplies. The tote filled up, so I had to start throwing them all up there. These are all CD-ROM drives and floppy drives and stuff. Cell phones. A whole milk crate stuffed full of smartphones. A whole crate full of tablets. A half a crate of flip phones and whatnot. The other stuff is like hard drives, cell phone boards, CD-ROM boards, but as you can see, empty. These are all the slot cards and gold finger boards that I got to pull all the gold fingers off of. We got a couple catalytic converters up there too. The garage is coming along. I appreciate that, Patrick. We definitely been saving up stuff. For a hobby, it's getting kind of crazy. These are all just MISC small electronics, maybe for when we're bored in the winter time and we want to take apart some small stuff. We got a few bins of that. I've been saving my coffee pots, all my coffee machines and coffee pots for beakers, because those are made to take the heat. And our slow cookers for our brass plugs, we'll be warming those up in the slow cooker so we can pull them brass pieces off. This is really cool. I like this old cell phone. We aren't scrapping this. We're keeping this around. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, forgot about these lighters, cigar lighters right here. I guess they have free warranties, no proof of purchase. You can go ahead and send them in and they'll fix them up. So it's like a $60 or $70 lighter. What do we got up here? I forget what's in here. Oh yeah, silver contact buttons we're gonna have to clean up. That's just, I think this is just a bunch of random plugs. Yeah, and then all of these I have gotten in scrap pickups. Very cool. Glad I've been saving these. And then we got all of our depopulating buckets here. Got some gold fingers. I got to clean up a little more green off of those. They're a little full, but yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Oh yeah, we got this stuff all in a scrap pickup. Well, not that guy, but my very first drill that started everything. The second desk here, I think we're going to start putting our chop saw up here. Some of our bigger tools. I might even put an electric winch on here with some chains like Craig Blocker does. So then I'm going to have a little welded station that I can move up and down for different sized motors. And then the tools that Snobby sent me that I unfortunately haven't been able to use yet. These guys will somehow attach them onto the chains. So when that winch pulls, I can just connect it onto the copper, pull that winch back, and it'll pull that copper right out. That's the plan. But a little bit of work. I still gotta insulate this place. It's cold, otherwise we'd be working out here. Days since injury, 0. Yeah, guys, so I mean, this is my little piece of scrapping heaven. We've got stuff, a bunch of office phones, a whole tote full of office phones there. I'm getting there. I'm getting stuff broke down. We're a lot better than we normally are every year right now at this time. Usually I got so much stuff to break down by springtime, but I think it's starting to look pretty good. It's getting better. It's better. I'm in Wisconsin, Marcus. This is all a whole bunch of resale stuff here that might still be good. These things right here, picked them up for free. These guys sell for like $20 to $30 resale over on the bay. Pretty crazy. There's got to be like 35 of them in there. Anywho, yeah, this is my little piece of heaven. I suppose, guys, I think I might, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we're sitting at, it's probably about 35 out here right now. We still don't have snow yet, but I think I can see my breath right now. Yeah, no snow yet, but when it comes, it's going to come. Last year, I remember the wind chills getting down below like minus 30. Yeah, I'm not going to be out here doing that. That's why we're going to be starting, that's why we'll be starting our workshop downstairs for depopulating, small electronic tear downs, stuff like that. It'll be fun. It'll be a little bit of a change. Thank you for the heart me. Are you kidding me? I appreciate ya. Yeah, yesterday was 80 cell phones. 80 cell phones and all of this other stuff right here. But anywho, I do appreciate everybody hanging out and tapping the screen, sending those gifts, and the main thing is just hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, and I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to head inside. Like I said before, I got to get the kids ready for school, get the baths done, get dinner done, and then Scrooge McDuckin will be on. If you guys want to learn that gold recovery, tune in to Scrooge McDuckin at 5 o'clock tonight, and I'll see you guys there. Juxtapose. Ah, there we go. Juxtapose. All right, that's better. That's better. Now I know. That's better. Thank you for clearing that up. I appreciate you guys coming through. And just for all the people that are just coming through, if you guys love Planet Earth scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of the sorts, go ahead and hit that follow button, because that's what we're doing over here. We're always doing something. We're posting videos all the time. We're going live a few times a week. And yeah, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good weekend, guys.